Hi everyone, it's Christina and welcome. I'm sad to say that summer is over and fall is officially here in Western Canada. So I am going to show you in today's video my journal here for June, July, and August. I'm going to show you what I've started for my fall journaling. Before that, I'm going to show you, like right here in this whole area is where I've got all my goodies in front of me. So this basket is just full of some dies and stamps. My Andrea Gomoll Changing Leaves fall stamp. I've got my Halloween one already. I got this in Happy Mail. Love these. Thank you, Elise. Can't wait to use those. And a bunch of other goodies. This is nice for in your planner because it's got the months here and numbers and some journaling cards. So I've got that, and then I have this little dish. I like to throw things in here and I try and use everything up, and then I start over with new things. Then I have this little 3-drawer container, and I change it up throughout the season. So right now I've got lots of words in here, days of the like months, days, whatever. I can't remember what's in here, but lots of little words. And then in this one is a lot, and I mean a lot, and I even have more somewhere else, of lots of journaling cards in here. And then this drawer is more fall, autumn, Halloween ephemera. All right, and then I have this basket to the left of my craft table, and there's just lots of stickers in here, more ephemera, things I got in Happy Mail, my magazine, my Ideals magazine. So things in here that I'm hoping to use in my journal for the next 3 months. Oh, and then I just recently bought this container, and I cut these out yesterday, so there are more fall, autumn, Halloween words and some ephemera. I'm doing a little traveling next weekend, so I've got those ready as well. And also on my craft table, I have these sheets that I just printed out, and I will leave as many links as I can to products here, because when I'm at other people's YouTube channels, I love when they do that. If they're showing something, sometimes you can't leave a link, but if you can find it and leave it down below in the description box, that really helps me. So wherever I do a lot of digital printing, and I will leave as many links as I can. Aren't these cute? So I'm going to use that in my new journal that's coming up for the fall. And then I went to the thrift store the other day, and I bought a cookbook. I forget her name, but she's Jerry Seinfeld's wife, and she has a cookbook out. She put one out, I think, a long time ago. I really like the cookbook, but these pages were in there, sort of dividing the different areas of the cookbook. So I don't need the other side. I just need the recipes. But look at these papers. They fit really nice. Here, I'll show you. So I can cut them and then glue them into a page. See, look. Oh, it's going to be so cool. Isn't that pretty? So always be on the lookout when you're, say, at a thrift store. Look through books, because sometimes there are pages in it that you can use in your journal or wherever. Okay, so let's get on with this. I'm going to quickly go through this. So this was this was June and July and August. And I know I've showed some of these before. I will flip through it really quickly. And when I can remember, I always put little things on the top, tabs sticking out on the side. I just love that look. I'll even do washi tape on the sides of the pages. This whole book isn't completed because, you know, you run out of time. So I always forget where I left off last time. But this flips out. This was a fun thing we did in the summertime. It was my girlfriends, both girlfriends, it was their birthday. And I always have to do indie pages because I love her so much. And here, I love coffee. I had to do a coffee page. This was some books that I read here. And I just love using stickers, and I love sticking them in the background. I have some sticker borders and corner pocket here. This is an Andrea Gomoll stamp. And here, again, I don't believe it. I just do way too many indie pages. But I posted this on Instagram, and you've got that. They've got that funny music on Instagram, like do-do-do-do. So I used that on this picture here because Indy was just like staring at me for the longest time. It was actually kind of eerie. And here, just did a little bit of currently there. This was July the 1st. So we went, here is the itinerary for Canada Day here in the shoe swap. We were at my sister's and her husband's place for supper. Here's my book list, and then I found this on Google. That's pretty funny, huh? Well, I better go to sleep because that is so me, because I'm really tired. Good night, everyone. And then I'm really not going to sleep. I'm reading, or I'm watching a movie on my iPhone. This was funny. I found this article in a magazine, How to Ward Off Ants, because I don't like ants, and it said brew mint tea. So I figured that maybe I should just have a tea party and invite a whole bunch of girls over, and we'll save all the leaves, and I'll just throw them in the backyard and get rid of those ants. And this is, I can't believe it, another Indie, me and Indie. It's really hard to do a selfie with her because she never looks at the camera. But it was fun to use some glitter tape here. This flower, I love sunflowers, a doily in the background. Sometimes I don't know what to do in these pages, but I want to do something because I enjoy the whole process of figuring out how I'm going to do a layout. And these are some fun summertime pictures. Oh, I like this saying too. Give me coffee to change the things I can, and the lake to accept the things I can't. Because it is so true. You're at the lake and you just hear the water coming in and out. It's very calming. And this was a 2-page spread because it was our anniversary. My husband and I, it was our wedding anniversary. So I glued down book pages. Then I did a wash of white gesso and added some sequins here and sequins here. This was an image here of the girl and the guy on a bike, so I glued that down. And no matter how old you get, never stop holding hands, never stop dancing, and never stop saying I love you. True, true, true. It's very true. And here's a picture of my husband and I think, yeah, and I journaled on the back there. Then my girlfriend and her granddaughter came to visit this summer, and lots of fun. She is just a sweetie, and she's always coming out with these sayings. They're like a Havana quote, because that is her name, or Savannah is her name. And she said this: it actually doesn't matter if you are silly, because she was acting silly, as long as you have a family that loves you. And then we all went out for supper, and I did some journaling there. And the last night they were here, we went to the beach, and it was just a gorgeous evening. And Mark and I, this was the same evening. We took pictures of them, and then my girlfriend took a picture of Mark and I. So a pretty layout there. And then I wanted to put something behind this plastic, or not, what is this? It's not vellum, it is, I can't remember. And I thought I wanted to put like a picture back in here, or something, but I didn't. All right, and this is, I did this journaling layout about my backyard, because here, see these two pictures? I sit out on the deck, usually with a tea or a coffee, and I like to look out into the backyard, and sometimes all you just hear is the quiet and the birds. Sometimes in the back the golfers are going by, And it's just a really, even if I'm only there for a few moments, it's a really nice way to rewind and relax. So I journaled a little bit about that. And yes, of course, another cat picture, and little Indy. Sometimes she won't look at the camera, but I'll like snap my fingers or show some little treats, and then she'll look up and quickly I'll snap a photo. So I do get those every once in a while. And here is a pocket. Of course, it's Indy being lazy in the sunshine. Cute stamp here by Andrea Gomoll. And there is Indy. One of her favorite spots is right here sitting on my craft chair. And oh yes, I don't have a garden. My husband and I, when we built this house, we didn't build it with lots of gardening and vegetables or anything like that because we're really too busy. So it's pretty and very basic for us to take care of it. But I did buy a whole bunch of, or I have a whole bunch of pots, and I went to the nursery and I bought some flowers, and I made myself a little garden. And there's a little tab. I love these tabs. It's summertime. And here's some more summertime pictures. And here we went to a movie one night called The Meg, and oh my goodness, you'll scream, you'll laugh. Pure fun start to finish. Big fan of Jason Statham. And here is our ticket stub and some popcorn. And so I sort of stapled this together, and it just sits back there. But I always love going to the movies and popcorn. And then I think that's it. I haven't done too much. I do have to finish. I have to do some writing here. My girlfriend Beth's husband passed away, so there's still a little bit to do there. And yeah, I guess that's it. So here we are. I'm finished. I can put an elastic band around this, and I still have to date it so I know. So on the front here, I will write June, July, August of 2018, and then that's it. It's going on my shelf. Here we are. This is my book, my new book that I bought. So the video before this, I did a haul video, and I found this for $6 at Michael's. I totally love it. It had a pink anchor on the front, so I have put a whole bunch of flowers and leaves on the front to make it look more fallish. And then on the inside, I have already put my some papers that I printed this up on my computer. And then I've got some stickers here and some ephemera on the side, and a bike because I love bikes. And then here is my fall notebook that was made for me by Elise. Elise and I did a fall notebook insert swap. And this is my recipe one, which I've never shown. I think I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to show you my recipe insert and my faith insert notebook. There's not too much in it, but I think I'll do another video, so this one won't be too long. But here is my fall insert, and I've already written a few things in here. My gratitude list. I've already added my some pictures in there. Here's my September tab. And oh, and then I made this, and I made one more. Where is it? These are my bookmarks or page inserts. I don't know what to call them. But this is a gorgeous stamp set by Andrea Gomoll. And it was this one here called Changing Leaves. So I colored her in, made some backgrounds, and I love them so much. And then here, when do you know it's officially autumn? And I just did a little bit of writing about that. And then here, I think, yes, I showed this in the video before this. New page layout that I did on Indy, of course. You guys are going to get sick of seeing Indy. This came with Elise's Happy Mail. I'm going to put that somewhere. And let's see. I don't think I haven't really done anything else. So that's my fall. Yeah, so that's it so far. That's all I've done. Then I have this little graphene bag. This is ready to be journaled. We just went to the Salmon Arm Fall Fair. Look at this little baby pig. I wanted to take her or him home. But I've already got some ephemera and some tags ready to go for probably a 2-page spread. So getting ready for that. And I even got a little piggy here. It's going to be perfect for a layout. Okay, everybody. That is my journal share. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you all in the next video. Ciao, everyone. Bye-bye.